Hi, it's Nick Aster with TriplePundit.com. I'm here at the Sustainable Brands 2013 conference in San Diego, California. I'm here with Andrea Pinabell. She is the Director of Sustainability for Starwood Hotels and Resorts.
That's correct.
And hotel, it's a big industry. It's got a big impact. Lots of customers, people coming and going all day long. What does sustainability mean for the hotel industry? What does it mean?
I mean, it's really cornerstone to what we do, Nick. People want a better way to experience the world, and guests like a little bit of delight, and people want value, and they want to be able to see that the places that they stay in, the places that they go, that we care about not only the environment, but also the communities in which our hotels are located. So it's really cornerstone for all of us, not just Starwood, but all the hotel industry to really care about the environment and just be sustainable in everything that we do.
Mm-hmm. Can you tell me more about that community angle you mentioned?
Sure.
You mentioned that you were cornerstones of communities. What does that mean for a hotel?
Well, hotels, when they go into especially smaller towns and resorts, are really the economic engine. And so our staff, they learn business English, and they're able to really not only learn about the hotel industry, but what it is for service culture. And that really does provide a pathway for success for not only our employees and our associates, but also their families. Mm-hmm. In addition, our guests like to be able to bring the local culture into the hotel. So we're really promoting local culture. We're really promoting the things that make those destinations special. Mm-hmm. And that really allows our guests and our associates to interact.
Mm-hmm. Excellent. Now, with regards to environmental things, a lot of us think of, when you go to a hotel, there's a sign on the bathroom that
Right.
says leave your towel on the rack and we won't clean it.
Right.
Which is nice. It's good. It's impactful.
Of course.
But it's not revolutionary. But obviously you're doing that kind of thing. But you've managed to take that one step further, and you've tied encouraging that behavior to earning Starwood points, which anybody who travels a lot knows is a big deal.
Yes.
And is that working out, or has that driven more behavior? And what kind of things have you been encouraging and monitoring?
Yes, Make a Green Choice is one of our most successful guest-facing programs, and what it is that a guest can choose to forego housekeeping, and what happens is you either choose food and beverage points, $5 towards a food and beverage voucher, or you can choose Starwood Preferred Guest Points. So all of our Starwood Preferred guests, they love points, and so anytime they can actually achieve points, it's always a good thing. And the program initially launched back a couple of years ago, and it's been very successful. In fact, so successful that we made it a brand standard across all of our brands, with the exception of St. Regis and Element, because when you stay at Element, which is our green brand, you automatically are enrolled in Make a Green Choice, like it or not. But yeah, it's been a very, very successful program, and through that program we've been able to save hundreds of thousands of gallons in water, electricity, and chemicals.
Mm-hmm. Fantastic. And what's next? What are the big goals for the coming years, CSR-wise, sustainability-wise?
We've got a couple of things. One is our continued progress towards 30-20 by 20, and that's our dedication to reduce our energy consumption by 30% and our water consumption by 20% by the year 2020. We're about 4 years into it, and we've achieved about a 14% reduction in water and an 8% reduction in energy, which is great, in that we don't only just look at our owned and managed hotels, but we also include our franchise portfolio, which is always a challenge for us in the hotel industry. We're also looking at an emissions goal this year to reduce our overall emissions, and that's really a look at at carbon footprinting. And part of that is we just announced a partnership with NRG Energy to put in solar at starting it with 3 of our owned hotels in Hawaii, St. John in the Caribbean, and the Phoenician, which is a luxury collection in Phoenix, Arizona. And then on top of that, we are also working towards our very first CSR report, which will be published in Q1 or Q2 of next year, and we are using the GRI framework.
Okay, great. Wonderful. Well, thanks so much, and congratulations on the progress.
Thank you so much.